It's been really dry in Oklahoma this past year. In fact, 100% of the state is currently under some level of drought as determined by the USDA. Over the past 12 months, only 1 month came in ahead of schedule or ahead of normal if we look at the long-term average of rainfall for Oklahoma, and that would be the month of May. The other 11 or 12 months came in well below normal. In fact, the last 3 months were several inches from where we expected it to be for that time of year. Now that we've moved into fall, we have started to pick up a few rains here and there, although it's not been statewide, only parts of the state. Even though we've received a couple of inches of rain lately, we're still going to be behind for the month. And when you look at that cumulative effect of 11 or 12 months of behind normal rainfall, we have a lot of ground to make up going forward. We measure rainfall at the Oklahoma Mesonet stations across the state with what's referred to as a tipping rain gauge. It's a very accurate rain gauge that doesn't require somebody to actually be there to dump out the moisture when it does rain. It is simply a seesaw. Water's collected at the top and it tips like a seesaw whenever 1/100th of an inch of rain is collected into the bucket. So we are accurate down to the level of 1/100th of an inch. Now there's actually 2 rain gauges at every Mesonet site. In case one of them goes bad, we have a backup because rainfall is probably the most important weather parameter that we measure for the state of Oklahoma. As that rainfall penetrates into the ground, we're able to pick it up on soil moisture probes. We have them under a sod cover, and we also have soil probes underneath a chemically treated bare soil that would simulate a tilled garden or a tilled field situation. These probes are able to determine soil temperature and soil moisture at the same time. We put it into 2 different products to determine soil moisture. One of them is called a fractional water index, and it's a simple scale that goes from 0 to 1, where 0 would be as dry as this sensor can read. On the other end of that scale is 1.0, or as wet as this sensor can read at that particular depth. The other method that we use to determine or to illustrate soil moisture in the soil is something called plant available water. Even though there is moisture in the soil at all times, it can get to a level to where plants can't absorb it through their root systems anymore. That portion of water that is available to the plant is called plant available water. The stress that we get from drought stress on plants is often seen years down the road, and we have a lot of ground to make up to get our soil moisture levels back to full levels in the soil profile from where we would like to be this time of year. To access our weather data, you can always look at our website at mesonet.org, or you can obtain an app for any smartphone available at the Apple Store or Google Play Store.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.